Oh my god, guys. It's a black and white battle. Finally! I've been waiting to put these up for God knows how long, and I finally have the ability to put up the Pokemon black and white battles. I'm not going to be accepting challenges just yet because I haven't actually made a specific black and white battling team. I just used a Gen 4 team in this battle. Anyway, this is a battle that I had versus my buddy, the Quickbobhero, to test out a team he wanted to use for a tournament. And yeah, I just decided to use some Gen 4 things that I had lying around. So yeah, let's get this battle started. So yeah, I lead off with Registeel, and he leads off with a Glade. I am fearing that close combat a lot, so I decide to switch into my defensive Suicune, take the hit, but he actually doesn't go for the close combat. He goes for Reflect, I believe. Yeah, just I don't know why he would do that, because but yeah, he did that. I guess he was predicting the switch or something. But yeah, so now he's gonna switch out. He goes into his the best thing he has to take on the Suicune, his Cresselia. As I get up a Calm Mind, and I'm thinking like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I try and set up early like a complete idiot? But anyway, I switch out. Oh, excuse me. And go into my Clefable Moonite because with Magic Guard ability and the fact that it already carries a Flame Orb, taking the burn is really not that big a deal. He decides to go for a rest this turn, I don't know, predicting that I would attack it or something. I go for a trick, and I give it a Flame Orb, and take its Flame Orb. So yeah, that was a completely pointless turn right there. This time he goes for rest and actually does get his sleep off, and I go for a Cosmic Power to get some defense boosts, because, again, I'm trying to set up early like a complete idiot. Anyway, so now he switches out and goes into his Infernape, and I'm thinking, oh crap, this is bad, because I double switched into my Registeel, thinking he would stay in, try and Psycho Shift to sleep, but yeah. Now I'm going to switch out to my Suicune, because, again, really don't want to take that close combat, but he goes for a U-turn, I guess to get switch advantage, because he knew I'd switch out, and he goes into his Hydreigon, or Sasandora, depending on whether you use the Japanese or English names yet. Goes for Draco Meteor, which is going to do a lot, but thankfully my Suicune is able to take another one because of the -2 that he gets from the Draco Meteor. And I go for Scald, hoping that it would get a burn, but, you know, 30% chance is big, but it's not the greatest hazard to rely on. Anyway, I go for a Calm Mind, thinking that's the best move to do because he's going to go in, maybe go for another Draco Meteor. And I go for Scald here to try and get a burn on his Glade. Thankfully it works, so I take pretty much nothing from that close combat, though even if I didn't get the burn, I would have been able to rest off the damage, so not that huge of a deal. Though it was kind of big, but it wasn't really big. So anyway, now he's going to switch out and go back into the one thing he has to take on my Suicune, is Cresselia. I go for a rest, so now I basically have nothing to fear from this Cresselia, because if it Psycho Shifts me, it's just going to give me sleep for sleep. So now he goes into a Swampert, probably thinking this would be the best time to set his rocks. I Sleep Talk the Scald, which does a respectable chunk to that Swampert. Don't get the burn, but not really needed, because I do have other things that could easily take on the Swampert. And now, I also see this as a perfect opportunity to get up my rocks, so I switch into my Registeel, because I know he's going to go for his rocks, so I can get this thing in safely and go for my rocks. Which is exactly what I do, and he brings back in his Cresselia, probably to try and Psycho Shift the sleep, or just burn off a turn of sleep. But even though you can't really burn in terms of sleep, thanks to the new rest mechanic in this game, in Black and White, where the sleep counter resets every time you switch in. But yeah, anyway, he goes for the Sleep Talk. Not sure why, because well, oh wait, I switched in this turn, so he went for it to try and sleep my Registeel. But yeah, now I got Suicune in here, and I'm just gonna try and get rid of the sleep that I have, because I want this thing to get awake so I can start setting up Calm Minds, even though I'm kind of setting up Calm Minds already with Sleep Talk, but yeah, you know, stuff. And his Hydreigon, he sends in Hydreigon to, I don't know, try and take me on, but considering how much that Stab Crunch did, it's not going to be doing too much to me. I just Sleep Talk another Calm Mind, which is useful because Yeah, that means that the only real thing he has to damage me with, which is Hydreigon's Draco Meteor, really isn't going to do anything anymore. And he just switches back into Cresselia, thinking, I don't know, maybe he could take me on, because it is really special defensive and takes those Scalds pretty damn well. So yeah, now he's just going to attempt to Psycho Shift the sleep onto me so that he can have me asleep on my turns instead of his turns, so we can get in a safe switch. I go for Scald again, because I thought it would be a solid 3-hit KO. Unfortunately, it's not, but yeah. He just goes for another Sleep Talk, and he's getting absolutely no luck, because pretty much every one of his Psycho Shifts is giving him rest. So yeah, now he's just going to go for rest to get his HP back up, and I should have predicted that and went for a Calm Mind, but instead I go for a Scald, like an idiot, because I was like, oh, I'm going to KO it now. Damn it, he went for a rest. But yeah, now he's just going to continually just try it and hope to God he could get that Psycho Shift sleep on me to try and do something. And I just continually set up more Calm Minds to get some decent damage on this guy. And he finally gets a Sleep Talk Psycho Shift, gets me asleep, but yeah. Now he gets his Burn Orb, so he's going to switch out and into what he thinks is going to take me on. And sorry I turned, I kind of turned the lights back on, forgetting I was recording, but yeah. But I got the first turn wake, which is really nice, because that means his Infernape's going to be really threatened to stay in here as I go for another Scald. And looking at that, it looks like a solid 2-hit KO, but yeah, I know he's going to go for rest now, because he really doesn't want his Cresselia to die. And Psycho Shifting the Burn to me when I can just easily sleep it off is not the smartest move. So yeah, I just go for another Scald, trying to get more damage on this Cresselia, because it's just taking those hits way too darn well. He just Sleep Talks another rest. He's getting no luck whatsoever in this match, because every time he seems to Sleep Talk, he gets a rest. Except for once, but yeah, whatever. I'm just continually setting Calm Minds up all over this guy, thinking, yeah, I'm gonna completely sweep his team with a Suicune. Yeah, and he tries to Psycho Shift, even though he kind of knew that he would wake up there, because maybe he miscounted his turns of sleep or something, I don't know. But yeah, this turn he is going to go for rest, and I actually do predict this time and get my Calm Mind up, which is going to help, because I really need a lot of Calm Minds to be able to kill this guy off with any relative ease. So yeah, he's just asleep here, goes for a Sleep Talk, tries to get the Psycho Shift off again, and he is just failing. And I kind of forgot how many Calm Minds I had, so I went for one even though I was already at max. So yeah, lol, that's an idiot. That was an idiot. Stupid move. But yeah, he gets another rest, so yeah, he is just not getting lucky here. I'm not going to try and do it, that's what he said. Joke. Whatever. So I go for another Scald, and he's at such low HP that Burn would have killed him, but of course he's not that stupid and goes for another rest. And I'm amazed at how bulky this Cresselia is, because even at +6, I cannot 2-hit KO this thing with Scald. It's amazing. But thankfully, I am able to 3-hit KO this thing pretty easily, because, yeah, he'll stay on the turn he goes to sleep, he'll get his HP cut in almost half by Scald, then I'll hit him, he'll stay asleep, then he'll stay asleep and die. But thankfully, on the last possible second that he could get that Psycho Shift off, he finally does, which is good for him, because, you know... Oh, that means he finally gets to put my Suicune to sleep. But yeah, I burn off the second turn of sleep here, just stay in, go for a Sleep Talk, get a useless Calm Mind, because I am already at +6, and right here, he puts 6x attacks onto his Infernape. I was so pissed at him right here, but thankfully I just get off the Scald and completely destroy his Infernape, so yeah. The cheating noob just gets destroyed right there. Now basically, he has no hope of ever winning this. Right here, he goes for a taunt, hoping that I was somewhere close to running out of Scald power points, but I'm not. I got like, I think I had 7 or 8 left at this point, so yeah, I still have enough left to kill off the rest of his team. Yeah, he was hoping this Cresselia could live the Stealth Rock damage on the income, but he doesn't, unfortunately, and Now he goes into a Swampert, because it's like the only thing he has left on his team, and yeah, I just go for a Skull, as he goes for a Protect. Now he's trying to PowerPoint stall me, because that's basically all he can really do to me. So yeah, here he gets the double Protect, which was annoying, because it just made the battle last longer, but wasn't really anything important. But yeah, and my taunt wears off, so yeah, I can now sleep talk Scalds, even though I don't really need to, because I'm not really going to be needing to do anything except spam Scald to win. So yeah, he brings in his Glade. It's not faster than me, so it is going to die to another Scald. Useless crit right there. Completely useless. Because I'm at +6. He would have died anyway. And he brings in his Hydreigon. Oh, sorry. And goes for the Draco Meteor, hoping for the crit so that he could have some chance at winning this, but nope, no crit, so I just go for the Scald, kill off the last member of team, and that is the game. So, good game, Quickbobhero, really fun, and I hope that I get to bring you guys some more black and white battles in the future. So, yeah, comment, rate, sub, and goodbye, guys.